What's up, y'all? It's your girl Red, back at it again with another video. All the girls. Y'all know we are in the car, and I'm trying to understand what's going on with these cars around me, child. Please get out of my way. Lord, get them out of my way. Thank you. Okay. I wanted to record this because I'm headed to the gym. I'm be in the car for about 15-20 minutes. I'm like, this is the perfect time to just record. So that is what we are doing. I am recording like a part 2, day 2, whatever, of me becoming a marketing intern. Y'all, I gotta catch y'all up on not even a full first week, because today is technically day 6. But the first 5 days was crazy. So y'all saw my video of how I got into the program, right? Cool. Like, got into the program, got my letter, got everything, right? Everybody didn't end up getting their letter, but you know, it's cool. I got my letter, and then we had our orientation kickoff call. Now, I think I put the clip of me. If I did it, I'm put the clip right here. I put the clip of me just getting off of the call, etc., whatever. It was crazy. Like, she gave so much information. We was on there for like 2 hours, right? She gave so much information, and she basically gave us what the overall objective was for the internship is for us to create a marketing campaign on social media. And she gave us all these dates. Like, we have hella dates that we have to complete stuff, do things. And within the first 5 days, we already had like 3 or 4 dates of stuff being due. So the first thing we had to do while we were still on that call was she put us in breakout rooms, right? So there are 6 different teams. I'm on team 5, group 5, and all of us are out of so she's based in Atlanta. All 5 of us are out of town, but we're all in different states out of town. There are a couple other girls that are from similar areas, like the DMV area, I think Detroit, and then there are a lot of girls that are from or living currently in Atlanta. So she kind of grouped everybody based on location, which is really crazy because I feel like everybody that's in my group, bro, we heavy hitters. Like, all in different locations, all different states, all different backgrounds, all different ages. Like, it's actually kind of insane. Like, our age group spans across an entire decade, and all of our experience combined is definitely close to, that's the police. I would say close to 2 decades. Like, at minimum 20-25 years worth of experience combined, right? Really love that. Y'all trying to get over, and somebody getting pulled over, don't got time to get pulled over. So yeah, love the group, right? So we got in our breakout rooms. Here's a photo of us inside of the breakout room. We had to come up with a group name, and we had to start talking about some of the things that were like due. So we came up with the group name, the Citrus Collective, because we are citrus interns. Again, Jalen, who is the owner and operator of Jalen's Graphics, she has a annually event that she puts on. It's called Marketing and Mimosa. So everything she deals with that business, it is orange and yellow and white. So she created her internship program to be called the Citrus Interns. So everybody's group name dealt with something dealing with fruit, oranges, lemons, limes, anything citrus, okay? So that's what our name is, the Citrus Collective. And we all got to know each other a little bit better. It was really cool. So then once we got back to the overall group, we had to, of course, submit our team name. And then we had that night we had to make a team logo that will eventually be turned into a sticker. Crazy. I'm putting all this stuff on the screen. Like, this is all that same night. So we had to create a logo. One of my team members, I did submit some logo options, but we ended up going with one of my team members, one of her logos is a little bit better. So we ended up going with hers. So that was cool. So that is our official logo. So we're putting that logo on. Well, I'm putting it on everything, but no matter if there's a story post, there's a carousel post, reel, whatever, that logo is what's being used. Y'all know me. Y'all know I stay on brand. So had to do all that night. On top of that, we got our very first assignment. And our very first assignment was to have a movie night, right? So we had to have a movie night with our group. But the video dropped Saturday evening, and we had to submit paperwork by Monday evening, right? No, by Tuesday. So we had a couple days to watch the video, get together, brainstorm. Absolutely insane. So we initially set time to get on a call on Sunday evening, right? So we get on a call Sunday evening. Mind you, everybody in my group is in Eastern Standard Time, so that's an hour ahead of me, so I'm an hour behind, which is perfect for me because they be like 7, I'll be like 6. Cool. So we get on the call and we realize one of the girls, she's actually supposed to be getting on a flight right now, but she was very much active. And then as she got on the flight, her flight as she got on the call, her flight was getting canceled. Immediate crazy, like as soon as we get on the call, she can't be on the call no more because she's trying to figure out what's going on with her flight. It was the blizzards going on in New York, and her plane was coming from New York to take her where she needs to go. It was absolutely bonkers. It was insane. But we stayed on, we got on that call. The 4 out of 5 of us got on the call. We chose our topic that we wanted to do based on the presentation that was given to us. We brainstormed a lot of stuff, and don't get me wrong, there was a lot of productivity, but it also was a lot of different holes. And that also was because we didn't have like our 5th member, which was perfectly fine. And I'm glad that we decided to meet on the Sunday instead of the day before, the Monday, because it really helped us be able to come back, sleep on it, come back, hindsight be 2020, and redo a lot of the things that we worked on, talked about, debunk some of those things. And that's what's really great about working in a group, working in a collective environment. Everybody has their own different point of views. Everybody has their own perspectives. Everybody has their own ideas. But when we're able to bring all those things together and make it sound good and make it work, that's what really helps. So Sunday, we went through everything, got a full document. Monday comes, my team member who flight information was, she had to get a new flight, etc. She ended up calling me because she saw that I was kind of moderating the meeting from like the team notes and the transcripts and stuff. So she called me. She's like, hey, can you like catch me up? I'm not really understanding X, Y, and Z. So I kind of caught her up to how we landed on some of the topics, some of the bullet points. Of course, like I said, since she was not there, and she's just reading it, right? Like, because Jalen would be the person that's reading this and being like, oh, okay, this will either make sense or if it doesn't. And she felt like when she was reading it, there were still a lot of different holes, which was very fair. And she was telling me what her misunderstandings was and what she wasn't explaining. I'm like, hey, you're kind of right. You're kind of cooking right now. So she decided to send a couple voice notes in the chat so we can all think about it. And then we ended up getting on 2 more calls on Monday. Y'all, it was crazy. So we ended up getting on, is that the police? Y'all, all I keep seeing is red and blue everywhere, and I'm like, child, what is going on? What is going on? So there's a whole bunch of people on motorcycles too at that. So back to the story. So we get on the first evening call, right? And she's actually headed to the airport. She's at the airport, whatever it is. It's crazy. So she's explaining, what she explained to me earlier in that day. And everybody's like, okay, cool. Well, let's figure out if we need to choose a different topic, have a different storyline, etc. We're all working toward that. Another team member, she came up with a really great story. It was really cool. I can see it visually. My role in the whole group is the content lead. So we have all these different roles. I'm gonna put them all different right here, and we all got assigned to those roles on the call too. So I forgot to say, in our breakout room, we had to decide who was going to be leading what, or who was going to be over exactly what, and I fell on content lead. Y'all know I create content. This is what I do. I create stories. I love storytelling. I'm on YouTube. I'm on here yapping all the time. I can get from point A to point Z, and you will understand exactly what's going on. So as the content lead, after they get the story together, I'm not really putting too much into what the story actually is and etc. But as they are talking, it's playing like a movie in my head. That's how my brain works. That's the gift that God gave me. It's playing like a video in my head. I can see exactly how it can look, and I'm just like, okay, cool. We're gonna figure out exactly how to get this shot list together. Mind you, that's a future homework assignment. That's literally this week. So getting the shot list, etc. So as they're explaining it, some people are like, I'm still kind of confused how this is gonna look, etc. And I'm like, hey, let's not worry about how it's gonna look. One, because that's actually my job, and I know exactly how it's gonna look. Two, let's just focus on exactly what we need to be supplying for the homework assignment, because we're thinking ahead, right? All of us are truly thinking ahead of how each piece of content is gonna look, etc. Those things are gonna change. We are literally on the first assignment. Within like the first 3 weeks, it's going to change, and it's going to be evolved on, and that's okay. So let's not worry about the nitty gritty. Let's just get the high level. So we all came to the same agreement, and we're like, hey, we're gonna meet again after Jazz is the one who had the flight situation. She was like, we're gonna meet again after Jazz lands her flight. So during the flight, we're all talking. We created a group note in regards to the different content ideas. We were all supposed to come with different content ideas. And then once we got back on the second call, we were all gonna put them all together. We were gonna be like, okay, we like Kira's idea number 5 for this. We like Jazz's idea number 7 for this. We like Cachet's idea number 1 for this. We like Deja's number 3 idea for this. And we like Mari's number 4 idea for that. Like, that's exactly what we did when we got back on the call. Mind you, this is call number 3 at this point. 3 calls within 48 hours. Absolutely insane, right? But we get on that call, we get everything together. Like I said, we had to choose a topic, we had to get a campaign concept, the description, all of our content ideas, about like 8 to 10 content ideas. We had to also have a lot more details as well too, what our emotional hook was going to be, the drivers, etc. So we had to get all of that completed, put that on a document, and have that be submitted by Tuesday end of day. Yesterday was Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. We had to get that submitted by end of day yesterday, midnight Eastern Standard Time. Cool, got that submitted. On top of that, you think I'm done? On top of that being done as a group homework assignment, we all had a individual assignment, and that individual assignment was for us to create a day in the life of a marketing and mimosa citrus intern. Yes, you said that correctly. So of course, when people normally hear day in the life, they hear, oh, it's probably going to be like a mini vlog, a video, etc. I knew everybody was going to make a reel. I knew everybody was going to make a video. I knew everybody was going to do a little vlog. So I said, I'm not going to do a vlog. Mind you, I don't really be doing nothing like that no more. So even the fact that I'm even getting back on YouTube talking about vlogs and stuff is really crazy, because like, girl, I don't do nothing. I wake up, I go to the gym, I come back home, I'm working my 9-to-5 job. I'm also simultaneously working on my business when like things are really slow, which is pretty often. And I may have, a call, a webinar, a discovery call, something maybe in between there. I eat dinner, I watch TV with my husband, and I go to sleep. Like, girl, I live on a computer. But I was like, since I know that about myself, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm doing extra things that I don't normally do or whatever. So I decided to make a carousel, and I'm actually gonna put my full carousel right here on the screen, and then I'm gonna put it slide by slide so you can actually see what the carousel looked like. We had to have that due by the 24th as well, which again was yesterday on Tuesday. Y'all, this carousel literally took the rest of the edges that I got. Girl, the edges was about to be gone. Me working on this carousel, because when it comes to designing, I am very type A plus. I am so anal when it comes to anything that I put out. And I could have, girl, I could have put anything out and it would have still looked good, still look bomb, because that's me. That's red. That's big red at that. But the vision that I had for my carousel, the vision that I had for my day in life, it just was not coming together. And I thought I was going to have it by Monday evening. I did not. Woke up, spent 3 additional hours on creating this carousel. Is actually kind of insane. My carousels and my graphics look so good. I have had two people and one person from my group ask me, do I use Photoshop? For the people that do not know, the 3 top places. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, can't go down there because you're coming down. Woo, child, girl, these humps. There's 3 main Why is everybody at the gym today? What is going on? Oh, they got the grand opening for this Ollie's. That's what y'all here at the Ollie's. Girl, I'm trying to go to the gym. Is this a parking spot? Oh my God, somebody's door is open though. What is going on? Jesus. Okay, let me park. Child, y'all here for the grand opening of the Ollie's. Child. We're trying to go to the gym. Okay. So like I said, there are 3 common platforms people create on. It is Canva, it is Adobe Photoshop, and it is Adobe Illustrator, right? I have Adobe Suite. Well, I have Adobe Photoshop. I do pay for Adobe Photoshop mainly for my product mock-ups. Great. Love that. I do not know actually how to use Photoshop though. I have not taken the time to truly understand and learn Photoshop at all yet, because that is a huge learning curve. That is big mama. Okay. Like it truly is big mama. And I'm just little mama right now. But I'm big mama in that Canva though. So I only know how to truly use Canva when it comes to designing. So I want my designs to look so good. People are questioning. It's giving BBL allegations. I want you to look at my stuff and be like, she for sure got surgery. AKA, she for sure used Photoshop and that's why her stuff look like that. Nah, baby, I'm in Canva with it. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's just respectfully, that's just how good I am. That's just how good I am. Okay. So 2 people within like 3-4 days was like, oh, girl, you must be using Photoshop. Nah, baby, I use Canva. But I appreciate the BBL allegations. I appreciate it. So I went ahead, submitted, finally posted my carousel. When I tell you I posted around 1 p.m. my time, and it just freed up my mind completely. Oh, there's Monica. Yeah, that's my favorite Zumba. Well, the only Zumba instructor I'll probably ever go to. If I ever not live in the state of Oklahoma anymore, I'm not going to Zumba unless she is there. Sorry. Random. But yeah, so I submitted my day in the life. So we all had to submit a day in the life. So I'm seeing reels back to back to back from all the girls in the program, back to back to back. I'm seeing my team members posting their reels back to back to back. Everybody, some people struggling, some people like, oh, I got to post them. Girl, post the reel. Content is just so... it could be so complex and so crazy, but it's like we can't overthink it because then we're never going to post it. So I'm just like, post it. And another thing is too, we want to make sure that we are staying on top, like 1000% staying on top of when we are submitting assignments, we're making posts, we're doing anything that we're supposed to be doing, because Jalen told us that she's going to have like a whole award ceremony on our intern weekend. That vlog by itself is going to be insane. That's for sure going to be a 2-part vlog at minimum, because it's 2 separate days. So she's going to have all these different awards and whatever stuff. So we want to make sure that we are staying on top of it and we are submitting the things that we should be submitting. So yeah, that was yesterday alone. On top of that, y'all think I'm done? On top of that, she was like, she's having a marketing webinar tonight, Wednesday, February 25th. She's having a marketing webinar tonight. And she told the interns, hey, only 2 interns from each group have to be there, but all y'all can be there, etc. It is definitely up to you. And as soon as I saw her post that, I signed up immediately. I know I was the first person. Like, I don't care. No, I knew I was the first person. I just knew I was. And I'm not trying to be no pick me. I'm not trying to be no teacher's pet. I'm not trying to be none of that. But I am trying to take this very seriously. I am trying to be very intentional. I'm trying to be very, 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 very intentional about this opportunity. And I'm not taking it for granted. I'm not taking it for waste. And I'm not going to waste this opportunity. God has given me this opportunity, and I'm very grateful for it. And if you have watched my last video, actually, you know that I did not decide to go forward with the account manager consultant job situation. So now that is not something that I have to worry about or work on, etc. Baby, my focus, I'm laser focused on Buy Red and this internship. This internship is supposed to last through the month of April, May. It's February. We ain't even hit March yet. March is this Saturday. This Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. So that webinar is actually tonight. And we actually have to record behind the scenes stuff for that because we're going to use it today. She actually sent us a message today, this morning, in regards to us having to record behind the scenes or whatever. So I'm gonna get some behind the scenes information for that. All that's gonna be in the next part because after I'm done talking about this part, this is gonna be a 1-part video. So we gotta get behind the scenes of that, and then we're gonna have another homework assignment due, I think, on Thursday, tomorrow, the 26th, and then we meet with her, each group, on the 2nd, which is next Tuesday, Monday. Crazy. On top of all of that, we have to get matching pajamas. Matching pajamas for our intern weekend for Sunday. We had to have whatever props and other stuff for our campaign day on that Saturday. We got to bring all the cameras, all the ring light, it's so much stuff that's going to be happening. It's going to be absolutely insane. So I look forward to continuing posting and talking about my experience here. I can't wait to get home to edit this video and have I got a new intro now. I don't know what the intro looks like, but I told myself I was going to create a new regular YouTube intro and just an intro just for this program because this is crazy. And whatever else I come up with during this time, whatever else I do, that's what I plan on doing. So yeah, this is actually insane. It's really helped me. It's really helped me really get my drive back. It really has. And I am so, I'm locked in, I'm focused, and I can't wait to just start fully creating. This week I plan on creating content for something that I do have coming out, and I should have already been posting by now, but I do have a 3-day intensive called Content That Converts, and it is going to be how you can rebrand your own business yourself, make content for your own business, etc., and yourself inside of Canva. So if you are interested in that and you want to sign up for the updates on that, I'm going to put on the screen how you can sign up for updates. I'm putting in the description box as well. It is only going to be $40 for 4 days. And if you want the VIP, it will be $70. I'm not charging a whole bunch of money for it because I do know my target audience and I want people to be able to do what they want to do, right? Be able to have the business that they want to have and be able to have it look the way that they want it to look without breaking the bank, if that's what their goal is. And then I'll have something for the people who are ready to truly invest. But being in this program, I've had this idea since October last year. I was supposed to do this in October. I was supposed to do this in January, and I just kept putting it off. But this time I'm actually doing is going to be at the end of March. I'm really, really excited. So yeah, that is where I'm at with it. That is what we are doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up with this video. Go ahead and go inside this gym because I do need to stretch a little bit before I get into this Zumba. Girl, I'm hungry. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, but I did not have time to eat this morning. I had to do some wifely duties. I had to fold up some clothes. And for the people that do not know, I do not like folding up clothes. Can't stand it. But I did what I had to do. So I folded up some clothes and now I'm at the gym. So we about to go walk up in here. I don't even need these headphones, but I just bring them just in case. About to walk up to the gym, and then I look forward to giving y'all the next part of this internship and stuff. Like I said, it hasn't even been a week. Tomorrow will actually be the week. It's only day 6 in this mug. It's actually really crazy. So look forward to everything else. I look forward to meeting everyone in person. I look forward to continuing connections. And I look forward to actually going to the Marketing Mimosas event in August. It is the perfect time for me to go because August is a slow, dry month for us. And I'm really excited. There's no other trips planned. So I look forward to going there in August. So that is it. If y'all have any questions about the internship, how I'm feeling or whatever, definitely leave some comments. I don't mind making some content around those things specifically. Any other question you have about me and the business, Buy Red, graphic design, brand designing, all of those things, I don't mind answering those questions as well. It is definitely just yeah, so I love y'all. God loves you more. And I will see y'all in the next part of Life of a Marketing Intern, aka a Citrus Intern, baby, the one and the only. Love y'all. God loves you more. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.